Hello you guys, welcome to another video. I am Cheryl from the Made on Sunday studio. It's a channel all about branding, design, and creative entrepreneurship. Remember to subscribe to my channel if these are topics of interest to you. I would be so grateful because I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers this year, and I would be so appreciative if you take a second to subscribe to my channel now. All right, in this video, I am talking all about how I chose my business coaches, my perfect business coaches. Now, if you are in the position to look for a business coach, then this video might help you kind of understand what all the different types of business coaches are and questions that you might want to ask yourself before you go and spend hundreds or thousands of dollars to investing into your next business coach. Now, a year into creating my business, I decided that I was going to get some help in my business to continue growing my business. I think at the 1 year mark, I was getting a little bit of more momentum in my brand design business, and I knew at that moment, I know this is a good business to be in. I was making some money and there was a little bit more consistency. I was like 100% invested into my business, and I knew that at that moment it was time for me to start growing it. And in order to do that, I really thought that hiring business coaches were probably the best thing for me at that time. And it absolutely was. So if you're at the beginning stages of picking your business coaches, it might get a little bit overwhelming because trust me, there are so many different types of programs, group coaching, one-on-one coaching, like all different types of coaching courses and all that stuff out there right now. And so it's really important to really don't get overwhelmed by all of the options first. I would say pull back and start asking these 4 fundamental questions to yourself, and making sure that you know exactly what you need before you actually go look for a solution that will help you, solve these problems. So here we go. These are the 4 fundamental questions that I asked myself before I chose my perfect business coaches. Okay, question number 1 is, what is the business model that you are planning to grow your business into? So it's not necessarily what business model you are in now, unless you are planning to stay where you are, but what you're planning to grow your business into. So is your business currently a service-based model and you are hoping to grow into digital products? Maybe you want to grow into being a business coach yourself. Maybe you, have some one-on-one clients right now, but you want to become more of an influencer. Or maybe you just want to grow your service-based business. Whatever you see yourself or your business grow into in the next 2 years, I would say really identify that and clarify what you're hoping to achieve with your business. So for my business, at the 1 year mark, I was 100% service-based business. I was a brand designer, and that is all I served and offered. I knew that in the new future, I wanted to offer more digital products through my Etsy shop. So I might need help with, growing that side of my business. I might even consider going to something like not coaching. I don't think I'm going to be doing any like group coaching or coaching programs, but one-on-one consultations is something that I do take. So that's something that I might grow in my business. And I also create a lot of content. So not that I'm an influencer, I don't know if I would call myself that, but as you know, I create content on YouTube, as well as on my blog. So these are areas that I may need some help with to continue growing so that I can use that content in order to talk to the right audience. So really think about what kind of business model you're hoping to grow your business into. And I think it's really important to pick coaches that focus on those types of business models. All right, so question number 2 to ask yourself is, what do you value most in your life and business as a CEO? So really ask yourself, what is important to you? What are your values and your intention for your business? Do you believe in spirituality? Are you religious? Is that a really important part of why and how you have built your business? Are you really into, hustling, and you love the kind of, what do you call that? When, you get motivation through people who are also very motivated, and kind of like a boot camp class where people like shout at your face, and you're like, yeah, like maybe you get energy through that. Or maybe you're more on a calm side. You want someone to kind of inspire you to take action, and that is how you get motivated. Really think about what kind of values you have. Are you into work-life balance? Maybe you are a full-time working mom. So maybe instead of a business coach that values, having a full-time business, maybe you need a business coach that values just having a side hustle. So these are really important questions to ask yourself in terms of what kind of working style and values you have, and making sure that those values and working styles really match the values of your business coach. Now, for me, I really value intentional and mindful living, and creating a slow growth intentional business. I want to build a business with really, really strong foundations that I can grow slowly over time. I really don't believe in hustling. And so I really wanted to find coaches that believed in the same values as me. If you sell me any make money fast kind of tactics, I will stay as far away from that, because not only does that sound extremely stressful for me, I don't want to become viral. I don't want to create something that's just going to make me money really fast. Like, I want something that is sustainable over time, slow, intentional growth with a lot of thought behind it. So that is my values that were very important to me when I was picking my business coaches. All right, so question number 3 to ask yourself is, what exactly do you need help with? Now, I know this is probably such an obvious question, but when you go into looking for coaches with all of these different coaching styles, you might be tempted to read their landing page and be like, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Or you go into another landing page and be like, no, that's exactly what I need. So it can get pretty overwhelming, because landing pages are written to entice you to feel like you need those things, even if those were never things that you thought you needed in the first place. So it's so important to ask yourself that question: what exactly do you need help with before you start looking for a solution? Now, do you need help with maybe more technical things? Like for me, I'm a brand designer. So maybe as a brand designer, you need more technical help with how to actually illustrate on Illustrator, or how to actually use Procreate to draw illustrations. Or is it more maybe motivational or business process that you need help with? So maybe you know exactly how to design, but you don't exactly know what the business behind design is, or you don't know how the process should work between client relationships or something like that. Or maybe you need help with just motivation. You know exactly what to do, you've done it for a long time, but you just feel unmotivated. So you need a business coach for mindset. So those are all super different types of coaching, and maybe you need a combination of all of those things. So identify exactly what you need help with, and then find coaches that actually have a solution to those specific types of coaching that you need. Now, for me in my business, I was a service-based business at my 1 year mark. And I knew most of the technical things, like how to design. Actually, the designing part, I didn't really need that much help with. But more so, I needed help with business processes, and also more motivation to understand, I guess, mindset things is what I needed help with. I think at the 1 year mark, I was feeling a little deflated sometimes because I wasn't getting income consistently. I had clients and I seemed to be able to get new clients, but not consistently. So I really wanted some more help on creating content, fundamental content pieces that would help attract my ideal clients, help me create a process that was a bit smoother so that I can actually make my income goals. And then also I wanted some mindset, motivational help from my coaches to help me really get through those little mindset blips, I guess, that I had during that time, because sometimes I would feel very unmotivated when I'm not making the income goals that I have set for myself. Okay, the last question, the fourth question that you should ask yourself before hiring a coach is, how much time and commitment can you actually put into this coaching program? There are so many different types of coaching out there. There's one-on-one coaching, there's group coaching, there's membership hubs, there's self-paced coaching, there's just courses on specific techniques. There's so many different types. There's like Voxer coaching now, which I've never really looked into and understand, but I think it's like voice messaging with your coach. So really identify how much time you're actually willing to put into it. Do you need something that is a catch up on a weekly basis? Do you want some one-on-one attention? Maybe you need hand holding, someone to actually be on a video call with you every week or every day. Maybe you only have 1 month and maybe you don't want so much pressure to be with a one-on-one coach. So maybe some group coaching for motivation is better for you. Or maybe you don't want to see anyone at all and you just want self-paced, something that you know you can watch later on or at a time when you are free to do so. There are so many different types. So really identify how much time you have to commit to this coaching program. It also will determine how much you are paying, because the more high touch it is, maybe one-on-one coaching, face-to-face, that will be probably more expensive than, let's say, a group coaching program or a self-paced program. So really think about the time and commitment, but also how much you're willing to spend on these types of coaching programs. Now, for me, I wanted something that had a little bit of structure, like group coaching, some sort of like live group coaching would be really great. But I definitely was not looking for anyone who was one-on-one, face-to-face, because I just feel like there's a lot of pressure when it comes to, like, at the 1 year mark, I didn't feel like I really needed that pressure on myself. I wanted something quite flexible that would allow me to, for the most part, have a self-paced speed to it so that I can watch it on my own times and on my own terms, especially because I live in Europe and a lot of these coaches are in American time. So live coaching calls usually just doesn't really work well for my time zone, and it would most likely be my nighttime if I'm attending a live coaching call. So I would be in my pajamas, and I just don't want to be having to deal with being on video call with someone at like 8 p.m. at my time. So something that was self-paced was really critical for me, allowing me to do it at any time in the day for myself without any, real pressure to be on at like nighttime for me. So at this point, you're probably wondering, after asking all of those questions to myself, who I actually went with for my business coaches. And I went with Jason and Caroline at Wandering Aimfully. They have a group coaching membership called WAIM Unlimited. It is phenomenal, guys. I'm so happy I went with them. It's an intentional coaching program that focuses on 3 key things. And I'm just going to read it because I can't remember those 3 things. But the first thing that they focus on is helping you boost your business revenue. Check, which is basically what I'm looking for. Number 2 is to help you gain more free time. So living a more balanced business and life, personal life. And number 3 is helping you having more fun. Jason and Caroline are incredibly hilarious people. Their coaching style is so fun and so light and just so intentional, and just like, they're just funny people. So it's really nice to be part of this program and watch them live. It's pretty awesome, guys. I would just go check them out. But I'll talk a little bit more about it. So if you check them out on YouTube, Instagram, they're on everywhere, like their blog posts or wherever you find them on their website, you will know how intentional of a business and sustainable of a business that they are growing themselves and teaching other mindful entrepreneurs how to grow more sustainable, slow growth businesses, really focusing on the fundamentals of business. So how I actually discovered them was through watching one of their YouTube videos. It was a video of, so basically there's 2 owners. There's Jason, the husband, and Caroline, the wife. They're a couple duo, which is also awesome. Caroline used to be a designer herself, that she used to do like branding and website design for clients, and then now she's a full-time coach now. And in that YouTube video, she actually showed her whole process of how she builds a Squarespace website from scratch. It was so detailed, and it literally just laid out her business process and also the technical process of creating a website. And it was so helpful to me. Actually, after watching that series on their YouTube channel, I actually started offering Squarespace website design myself. And just through that free content that they created, I was able to start a whole new product or service for my business and start making new revenue. And honestly, from that moment on, I was like, okay, I'm hooked onto these guys. I love how they explain things. I love their way of running business, and they were very entertaining, and also like actually gave all of the secrets and details into some free content. And I feel like if you can already gain any kind of benefit from other people's free content, you know that their paid content can only be better. But their membership was perfect for me because I get monthly live coaches with them, and they're actually at a time where I can attend them live. I think they start at like 9 p.m. for me, or maybe 8 p.m. for me. So I do attend them every single month, and every month they feature some sort of really helpful business topic. For example, how to create an email newsletter, how to create an enticing Squarespace website, how to start your Pinterest marketing, how to create a marketing bridge. All of these very fundamental business topics, they will hop on for like 2 hours coaching you, and then there's like 1 hour of like question and answer. So you can ask in the live chat, and then they will answer all of your questions, which is amazing. And then inside their business hub is 40 plus courses, guides, business processes, basically everything, all of the resources that you'll ever need, and they're all self-paced. So every single course that they have ever made in their whole business is now in this WAIM Unlimited hub, which is incredible. They have courses all about everything, business topics. It's amazing. There's technical courses like how to actually design things, or there's more inspirational things like how to get through certain business mindsets. There are a lot of courses on business processes, like how to create a course, how to create a membership, how to create an ebook, how to sell a book, how to finish your book. I don't know, there's just a ton of courses. It's kind of crazy, and it would take me literally forever to list them all out in this video. So I'm actually going to be filming a separate video because this video is getting really long. But in this separate video, I'm gonna do a whole walkthrough of a look inside their membership hub. So in that video, I'm actually going to log into the hub and then show you all of the different courses that is offered, and all of the, not just courses, but they have Notion templates and hubs. They have this new offering that they're creating, which is you'll see. I'll put it all in that next video, but there's a lot to offer in this membership hub, which is nuts. On top of the live coaching every month, the membership hub with 40 plus courses in it, they also have a member Slack group. So in this Slack group, all of the members get access to the Slack group, and this is like the most active community I have ever been in. I can ask any business question and basically I get answers within the day. It's really incredible. There's people and entrepreneurs coming from all walks of life, people who have been in businesses for 10 plus years, who are designers and non-designers, who are course creators, who are coaches themselves. And I've just basically spent the last year asking questions on this Slack group, and I basically get all of my business questions answered for free. On top of the Slack group, Jason, one of the owners, he actually does free one-on-one Slack check-ins with you every Monday. So if you like, you can opt into this check-in, and every Monday he will check in with you, see how you're doing, and if you have any business questions, you can just ask him, and he's so active on Slack. He will literally answer you the next day or the same day. It's pretty incredible. So not only do you get like these live sessions where you can ask some questions every month, but you can actually just message Jason at any time, almost on Slack, and you can get any like one-on-one attention with them at any time. So that has been an incredible thing for me, and I'm just so surprised that they even have time to be that active with me on Slack. And then, as if that's not enough in this membership, they actually created a course creation platform called Teachery. It's just like any other course creation platform like Teachable, and I don't know the name of the rest of the different teaching course creation programs, but they created one called Teachery, and you get lifetime access to it as a course creator yourself forever. So I know I am definitely going to be exploring creating courses for my business in the future. So this is already like a $50 savings a month, because I will never have to pay for a course creation platform ever. There's no limit to it. I can have as many courses as I can have as many students as I like forever. I will always have access to it for free. So even just that itself was like sold. So I don't know, I literally have no complaints. I've been in the membership for I think just under a year now, and I have gained so much from this program. Just a couple months into the program, I have already signed on actually one of my dream clients. I'm still working with her today. She is herself a WAIM Unlimited student, and so she found me on the Slack community, and just serving her, I have already made probably double or triple of what I have paid for the membership. So just that itself, I've already paid off my membership. But every month I gain more and more. I get access to so much content and so much help, and it's a lifetime access to this membership. So I pay up to a certain amount, and I basically have this membership forever. So if they continue coaching for the next 2, 3, 4, 10 years, I continue to get access to it and I never pay again. If they create other courses in the future, I get all access. Basically, I'm paying for the lifetime of their existence, which is pretty crazy. Like, I've never heard of a business model like this before. So I just wanted to say and create this video because I know a lot of you are considering hiring a business coach, and I think it's so important to hire the right person because it's not cheap to hire coaches and ask for help. And it's also a lot of time commitment into it. So before you hire a coach, I would go back and revisit those 4 fundamental questions that you should ask yourself before you pick the perfect coaches. Now, if after watching this video, you feel like maybe Jason and Caroline might be with the Wandering Aimfully might be something of interest to you, I would recommend watching this next video. I'll put the link to the video in the comments below, but also I'll link it up here. In that video, I will go through a walkthrough of exactly what you get in the Wandering Aimfully hub. And then if you're interested, I would go check out some of those links down below in the description bar. I'll link some of their blog posts, some of their more interesting things that I think will be helpful to any business owner. At the time of filming this video, I think on September 13th, 2021, they are opening their program up for more new members. So if you're watching this and it's getting close to that opening time, they're opening up for 2 weeks for new members. No pressure, obviously, to go check them out, but only if you're interested, I would say go check them out and see if it's a program for you. If you're watching this video and it's past September of 2021, they open their program up like a couple times a year. So I would just get on their wait list and get on their newsletter, because their newsletter, they send out a newsletter once a week and they are super helpful. They provide so much coaching already on the free newsletter. So just sign up for their newsletter and their wait list and then see when they open up their membership again. Anyways, this video is getting incredibly long. I hope it was really helpful to you to decide how to pick your perfect business coaches. And remember to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.